Modern medicine has transformed what once seemed miraculous into routine, making the impossible possible for millions. Organ transplants, vaccines, and antibiotics have rewritten the rules of life and death, offering hope where there was once none. Diseases that devastated generations are now preventable or treatable, changing the course of countless lives. Vaccines have made once-feared childhood illnesses rare, protecting communities everywhere. Antibiotics turned deadly infections into manageable conditions, saving millions of lives each year. These advances mean people live longer, healthier lives, enjoying more time with loved ones. Life expectancy has soared. Reaching your 80s is now common and even celebrated. Modern medicine isn't just about more years, it's about better years, filled with joy and activity. This is the gift of human ingenuity and relentless curiosity, shaping a brighter future for all. Before the era of modern medicine, survival was a daily challenge, and people depended almost entirely on the body's own defenses to fight off disease. There were no antibiotics, no vaccines, and no pharmacies stocked with life-saving drugs. Instead, families relied on knowledge passed down through generations, and on the hope that their bodies would be strong enough to recover. The immune system was the first and often only line of defense, fighting off infections with little outside help. When illness struck, families did what they could: rest, fluids, and home remedies, while hoping for the best. Traditional remedies, crafted from plants and natural substances, were passed down through generations. Some, like willow bark, the origin of aspirin, offered real relief. Others were based on trial, error, and hope, with varying results. But life was risky. Infections, injuries, and childbirth could quickly turn fatal, and even minor wounds sometimes led to deadly complications. Medical care was limited and hospitals were rare, especially in rural areas. High infant mortality and short lifespans were the norm. Many families lost children to diseases that are now easily preventable or treatable, and few people lived to old age. People relied on luck, genetics, and resilience. Survival often depended on factors beyond anyone's control, and every recovery felt like a small miracle. Our ancestors' survival was a testament to the body's natural strength and the human spirit's determination to endure, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Today, modern medicine builds on this foundation, enhancing what nature began. Science and technology have given us powerful tools, but they work best when combined with the body's own abilities. Remembering this history helps us appreciate both our remarkable biology and the incredible progress of science. It reminds us how far we've come and what we owe to those who came before us. Our bodies are not passive, they are powerful, dynamic systems, always working to keep us alive and well, even before medicine lends a hand. Medicine works best when it supports these natural abilities, helping us not just to survive but to thrive in ways our ancestors could only imagine. Smallpox was once a relentless killer, shaping history and leaving scars on survivors. Early inoculation was risky, but it offered hope. The breakthrough came with Edward Jenner, who used cowpox to safely immunize against smallpox. Jenner's discovery launched the era of vaccination. Vaccination provided immunity without risking the disease itself. It took global cooperation nearly 2 centuries to eradicate smallpox. In 1980, the World Health Organization declared smallpox gone. This remains one of medicine's greatest achievements. The story of smallpox shows the power of observation, science, and persistence. It's proof that humanity can defeat even the most terrifying diseases. The discovery of antibiotics marked a turning point in the history of medicine, revolutionizing the way we treat infections and save lives. Before antibiotics, even minor wounds or simple infections could be fatal, and doctors had few tools to fight back against the invisible world of bacteria. In 1928, Alexander Fleming's chance observation of a mold-killing bacteria in his laboratory led to the birth of penicillin. This accidental discovery would become one of the most important breakthroughs in medical science, opening the door to a new era of treatment. Turning penicillin from a laboratory curiosity into a life-saving drug took years of hard work, innovation, and a global effort, especially during the chaos of World War II. Scientists and manufacturers raced against time to produce enough penicillin to treat wounded soldiers and civilians alike. On the battlefields, penicillin became a miracle cure, saving countless lives by preventing deadly infections and wounds. Its impact extended far beyond the war, transforming hospitals and giving hope to patients everywhere. the success of penicillin sparked the golden age of antibiotics. Soon, new drugs like streptomycin and tetracycline were discovered, each one expanding the arsenal against infectious diseases and making once deadly illnesses treatable. For the first time in history, doctors could reliably cure deadly infections that had plagued humanity for centuries. Recovery from illnesses like pneumonia, tuberculosis, and sepsis became possible, and hospital wards were filled with stories of survival. Antibiotics quickly earned the nickname magic bullets for their ability to target and destroy disease-causing bacteria, changing the lives of millions and reshaping public health. Medicine shifted from simply supporting the body's natural defenses to actively seeking out and defeating bacterial invaders, ushering in a new era of medical science and hope. The impact was profound. Millions of lives were saved, childhood mortality rates dropped, and people everywhere began to look to the future with renewed optimism. Yet this incredible victory also set the stage for new challenges, as the world would soon learn that bacteria could adapt and fight back, making the story of antibiotics an ongoing battle. Many of the medicines we rely on today have their roots in the natural world. Plants like foxglove, which gave us Digitalis, a life-saving heart medication. For centuries, healers and scientists have scoured forests, fields, and jungles, searching for plants and organisms with healing properties. Nature's pharmacy is vast and mysterious, offering countless possibilities for new cures. The poppy plant, for example, has provided powerful painkillers that have transformed medicine. These discoveries often begin with traditional remedies, passed down through generations, before being studied and refined by modern science. Today, scientists work tirelessly to isolate, purify, and improve these natural compounds, using advanced techniques to unlock their secrets. The process is both an art and a science, blending ancient wisdom with cutting-edge technology. Drug discovery has evolved into a high-tech, high-risk endeavor, requiring sophisticated equipment and innovative thinking. Researchers must navigate a complex landscape of chemistry, biology, and medicine. In modern labs, thousands, even millions of molecules are screened and tested, all in the hope of finding just one promising candidate that could become a new treatment. Each potential drug must undergo rigorous testing, first in cells, then in animals, and finally in humans through carefully controlled clinical trials. This ensures that new medicines are both safe and effective. Despite all this effort, most drug candidates fail somewhere along the way, never making it to pharmacy shelves. The journey from discovery to approval is filled with setbacks and disappointments. The process can take more than a decade and cost billions of dollars with no guarantee of success. Each new medicine represents years of dedication and investment. The easy cures, those for common or well-understood diseases, have mostly been discovered. Now, scientists face tougher challenges, tackling rare, complex, or emerging diseases that defy simple solutions. As a result, drug discovery is slower and more expensive than ever before, demanding new approaches and relentless perseverance. Yet the search for new cures continues, driven by human need, scientific curiosity, and the hope of making a difference in the world. Every breakthrough brings us closer to overcoming disease. Nature remains our greatest source of inspiration, holding secrets that could one day save millions of lives. The hunt for new cures is far from over. Medicine's power has limits. Antibiotic resistance is rising, bacteria evolve, making old drugs less effective. Some diseases, like cancer and Alzheimer's, remain stubbornly hard to cure. These illnesses are complex, often involving the body's own cells. The cost of new treatments can be staggering, putting cures out of reach for many. Even common drugs like insulin can be unaffordable. Every medicine carries risks. Side effects can be mild or severe. Doctors and patients must weigh benefits against harms. There are no perfect cures, only careful choices. Medicine is powerful, but it's not infallible. Humility and caution are essential in every advance. Modern medicine's success has created a massive industry. Pharmaceutical companies drive innovation, but profit shapes priorities. Aggressive marketing can exaggerate benefits and downplay risks. Drugs are sometimes promoted for problems they barely help. Independent testing and regulation are vital for patient safety. Financial incentives often favor lifestyle drugs over urgently needed cures like new antibiotics. Our health priorities can be skewed by market forces. Medicine is a science, not magic. Trust must be earned through transparency and evidence. The miracles are real, but so are the limitations. Understanding both is key to navigating health in the modern world. Thank you to Thunderbird Perch for making this video possible. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and share to support our channel.